Yep, there you go. All right, hey YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. Just thought I'd come by and give you a greenhouse update, as well as we may go over and get a little bit of update from the garden over there. But just thought I'd give you a little bit of update about how our greenhouse is doing. Remember, earlier I talked about I didn't know what was going on. We put a shade cloth, as you can see, on top of the greenhouse right here. Because we've had this for years. We may have just put it on too late because of the heat, and there's so much fluctuation going on today, but everything is pulling out, everything is doing real good. Come on in, let's go take a look at it. All right, we're here in the greenhouse. As you can see, we have tomatoes that are coming in, different kind of, one of them are brandy wines. You can see they're all coming in. The growth is extraordinary now, and you know I'm 6 foot, so you know you can see that some of them is well up over 6 or 7 foot, and they're continuing to keep growing. You know, Sister Vicky has many of them planted at different stages. Pastor Roberts had called me and mentioned something about cleaning off the leaves from the bottom, which you can tell that we're doing. So they can breathe better. But anyway, we're putting all the energy back into the plant within itself. Our tomatoes are doing excellent, doing real fine. The beans, as you can see, what bean plants will do, they're way up there. And of course, you know, we're getting ready to start getting beans off of them. Habaneros are doing fine. Our bell peppers are doing extraordinary, especially since we had them worm castings to this whole entire greenhouse. It's like everything, you know, has got a boost of energy that it really needed, and it's really growing up. I mean, the worm castings must have added something to it, because it added a lot to them. All right, now we head on down through here. We got the different stuff. Like what you like. The bell peppers are doing really wonderful, just fine. All of it are organic, doing well. Over here, in this particular greenhouse, I wanted to plant a whole bunch of beans, because we're going to do a whole bunch of canning this year. And so I really wanted to get a bunch of beans planted. As you can see, if you just look in there, we got an extraordinary amount of bush beans, as well as pole beans on one side planted. So we're planning on doing a lot of canning of the beans. All right, and as we come on down here, a little bit where we can see that our pears are doing fine. The apples are doing fine. The garlic is just about ready to top out over here, the garlic field. We've already run through part of our lettuces, and we got another set of lettuces coming. Looks like they're a little bit behind, but we got them up there. Our garlic is getting ready to go to seed. We'll catch them and get it going too. And of course, then we have, you know, our different greens and cabbages and different peppers and stuff again. Corn is coming in down there. Over there, we have some sisters weeding the blackberries, and of course, there's little Thea. Again, you know, 3 years old, you can't expect too much attention from her, but they're weeding our blackberries. Blackberries are coming in real good. Brother Shane, Brother Sammy over there moving lumber. But anyway, just thought we'd come and give you a quick update here real quick. Oh yeah, let's run over here real quick to the grapes and let you see how our grapes are doing. We thank the Father because the Sabbath is just upon us. But you look in on some of our grapes right here. As you can see, some of our grapes are coming in. Big old clusters of grapes right here. Stay back kind of a little far. Big old clusters of grapes, they're coming in. Clusters of grapes over here. Give my wife a look at that plant right there. You go on down there and show these in. And then we have an abundant amount of grapes. And we have some at the other end of the land down here also too, saints. So then we have clusters of grapes here. as well as a bunch of cluster of grapes here. And all these are different forms of grapes, different types of grapes right here. And of course, Sister Diane will end up making some wine out of some of these grapes, table wine for us to drink here straightway. Hadn't seen much of the Japanese beetles this year. We try to do our best to eradicate these things. Again, this one last look at our greenhouse right here. Of course, we have the shade cloth on it now. And everything seems to be doing fine. They come out of it, especially the more attention we pay to it. I need to really prune our pears, but as you can see, if you can just stay right there to the camera, you can see. I'll tell you, just come on over here. You can see our pears. I got to really prune these things back really hard this year. But you can look and see all these pears. Look at all these pears. And if we don't prop these things up, it's going to break the branches. That's exactly what it's going to do. But there are pears all up through there too. All right. So we just thought we'd just give you a little bit of insight of what we're doing here. Y'all be encouraged. Hope you enjoyed the video. The king is coming.